back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I'm Carrie with Sims and Dragons, and today we are doing a house build for the BFF household. This isn't my first build on The Sims 4, but it's been a very long time, so just like right now, you're going to notice me lots of struggling trying to figure out how to do a foundation. I struggled bad, guys, and for a long time. All in all, this build only took me 2.5 hours. I don't recall doing really any landscaping to it, which I kind of feel bad for. I kind of want to go back in and redo the landscaping now. But for now, it's just a basic build. 3 bedrooms, bathroom, just something so that they can live comfortably. So I have kind of a backstory in mind for the family. And it kind of goes like this. So the 3 have been friends since elementary school. While they swung in different crowds in high school, they stayed close. Travis, for example, joined the chess club and has never forgotten those long nights online playing with Liberty. Summer was a cheerleader but kept her childhood friends close, refusing to let go of her closest friends. Liberty is a free spirit who values logic above all. Her dream is to go to space and see the stars, maybe even take Travis with her. So as we know, because this is just one of the original base games families, and I know that they recently got a upgraded house or an updated house, but because of the fact that I was already doing this before that, I think I mentioned this in the previous video. It's been a while since I edited that one and did the voiceover, but since I'd already been working on the builds and all that for the base game families, I really don't want to redo the save. I am going to go ahead and stick with whatever I give them, just because it'll go with whatever backstory I kind of have in my mind based off of the characters themselves. Yeah, I think I read the little backstory in the last video as well, so if I did, I apologize. But for those of you who maybe haven't seen it, that is the backstory for it. So in the last video, I was debating whether or not to make Liberty bi. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It kind of, she's a free spirit, so why would she stop herself from falling for, more than just one gender? Why would she limit herself? So that's kind of like what I thought in there when I was doing that. Sorry, I have notes on here that I kind of I'm trying to go with. Alright. Sorry, I am being very quiet on this house build. I'm just trying to think of things to really say that aren't just on the notes. The roofing, as you're seeing, is taking me a while. I'm still not sure I even like it. Oh god, I want to fix it. It's all one tone. I don't like it now. Oh, that's not the roof itself, but just the wallpaper. I want to fix the wallpaper now. I've been watching some speed builds by Vixella and James Turner, and so now I really want to fix that. I don't like it anymore. So I might, the wallpaper outside might be different than, oh look, I figured out the foundation. Might be different than what you are seeing now, but for now, this is what I got. So when it comes to all the decor in it, even, you just saw me doing it. Even just I cannot speak today. Good criminy, I'm sorry. Even the doors and the windows, I tried to use their likes and dislikes for the decor that I gave them in the previous video. And as you're seeing, I'm figuring out, hey, there's something wrong with my roof. Yeah, sorry, I'm sitting here watching me as if I haven't seen it before. And of course, I think I mentioned this before, their likes and dislikes are based on their My Sims characters because they were originally my Sims characters. Um, that is believed who these three are based off of, so I just kind of went with it. Where'd it go? La 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 la. So, one thing that I actually just realized is that the roof was fine the way it was. I could have just had an open roof, but then again, maybe then the cold air would have come in from the... Huh. I didn't think of that either. Oh well, maybe it's something to play with at a different save, in a tester save, not in one that's gonna be an actual Let's Play. So one thing that I do want to cover in this video is the fact that these videos are the episodes are going to be probably a little different than what you might be used to. So what I do is I play for at least for The Sims 2, what I play is for one full season, and then I move on to the next household. But in The Sims 2, you have one round being all the same season. So for The Sims 4, I actually play with the 28-day seasons, so 4-week seasons. I'm not going to do the full season in The Sims 4. What I'm going to do is just a week. So there's going to be jumps. I'm going to record one full sim week, which will probably take me 2 or 3 recordings. And then I'm going to break it down to where it's like that way you guys are not bored with everything that you're seeing. And while I'm playing the families themselves. So that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. I know some people, whenever they do a larger hood like this, they're just gonna be like, hey, we're only gonna do 2 days and then move on to the next and move on and so on and so forth. And you get all of this stuff in there. But I don't want to do that because I don't want to bore you guys, because like that first day of playing every household is going to be boring because all the needs are up and it's just like you're kind of like getting to know the different characters and all this other stuff. But this way I can kind of play around with it and be like, not boring you. So we're going to do from Sunday or whatever day, because I'm assuming Sunday. I'm going to say Sunday to Saturday. And it's going to be, so 1 week each, depending on everything that happens, like, any dating, any partying that they do, etc. It might be changing because of that. Ooh, sorry, itchy eyeball. You might have 1 or 2 episodes of the same family, depending on what they do during the week, depending on what happens. But yeah, so that's pretty much how those episodes are going to go. I'm only intending 1 episode per family or per household. But as we see here, I separated the cast and I separated the build when I could have just done all-in-one sort of deal. But I did separate it because I didn't know how long the videos would be. It's going to be kind of the same situation. So there's not going to be an intro and an ending at the end and beginning of every video, just because I don't know how they're going to go. I don't know how long they're going to be. Sorry, I've also made notes for myself in here. Apparently I wanted to add posts to the corner of the columns to the corners of each of the houses, like right here. So that way, I don't know, actually, if the wallpaper is not going to stay the same, then I might not really worry about it. But if I remember right, the roof over here extends more, so I should have a column right here. That way it actually looks like it's being held up by it. Another thing apparently I made a note for myself is to change all their walk styles, because they're still with the base walk styles that they have when you open up a fresh save. I think I left the walk styles the same if I remember right, so I need to go in and change those. Oh, I need to change that wallpaper too. I do not like that wallpaper anymore. I really don't. It's too much. Like, maybe like a white wallpaper with that, but that red is just too much. It needs to change. So for the bar, since I'm actually going to change Summer's job from culinary to something else because she doesn't like cooking. So I'm going to change her job to something else entirely, which means the bar wouldn't be necessary for the mixology skill that she's supposed to have with it. But I'm just going to... I put the bar in there because she is still a popularity sim. I did not change their aspirations, and I don't plan to unless they complete them. But so I do foresee her having, like, more parties. She was the popular girl in school, so I still kind of foresee her doing that, being that popular girl wanting to have all the parties, all the friends. She's definitely gonna be the one to, like, join a club. Like, Travis may join, like, if there's a chess club, Travis is gonna join it. I feel like Summer would actually join, not Party House. Which house is it? Starts with a P. I can't remember it right now. The Paragons. Took me a while. I have a sim on another save that's actually part of the Paragons, but I never really interact with the club. Which I think I need to fix. But yeah, so I actually do need to add light switches, or fix the light switches. I think I added them, but I don't really fix them. I need to fix them because there's something about them that I don't like. I don't quite recall what it is right now, but I don't like it. So yeah, just basic rooms. I really haven't not talked about the build too much, have I? Woo! Oh, excuse me. But yeah, so the basic rooms, just wanted... I did at first do... I don't recall if I keep all the different windows like that, because I wanted it to stick with their personalities, and so that way they would like all of the different things that were there, but I'm not sure I kept them that way. I think I do end up going in and changing them. I hope I do. I am watching now to make sure, because if not, I need to go ahead and do that. There's my old lady. Sorry, my old Doxy just came in to see me. Hi, baby. But yeah, I also gave them a skill room, which is what the room that I'm working on now. I wanted them to have a place where they could work on the skills that they do enjoy, like the chess, the yoga, etc. I also give Liberty a rocket ship area because I want her to work on that rocket ship skill, because that is one of her likes. That is a goal of hers, is to go into space. I also end up giving them a gardening area. I don't really foresee a lot of gardening now that I'm thinking about it, but you never know. I mean, a whim. One of the things, because yeah, look how nice this is. I'm pointing at it as if you could see it, but right at the corner on the front porch, you see this that just looks so nice where that column is, like up against the house. So if I keep the brain shutting down, the wallpaper, you'll see it again, or you'll see that, but if I don't, then I will not put the columns, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to play with it and figure it out. Again, this is not my first build in The Sims 4, but it's the first one in a very long time that I've done. So I actually had a lot of fun doing it. I am having a lot of fun with all the different makeovers and all the different builds, of which I have several. I'm actually worried because the next one I need to do is the Spencer Kim Lewis house, and I'm kind of scared of touching that house. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. Right now I'm just putting in some last minute decor items that really fit the house. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, all that lovely YouTube stuff. And yeah, so I will see you guys in the next one. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Sunset fading, leaves are changing. Ooh, yeah. Summer's gone.